Hey folks, this is Eric Chapelle, the South Jersey real estate guy working with Weichert Realtors in Cherry Hill. And today I want to talk to you about not being homeless. So in dealing with sellers, a lot of times there's this feeling of, man, what if I sell my house, but I don't have a place to live? What's gonna happen to me? I'll be homeless. I don't know what I'll do. And that is a legitimate fear. It's a legitimate concern. You could sell your house really quick and sell it in such a way that you don't have enough time to buy another house. So I wanna offer you some solutions and maybe some ideas to help you as far as navigating that sale of your house and the moving into your new home in case there's that lull. The first thing I want you to think about is temporary housing ideas. When it comes to temporary housing ideas, you ought to think of short-term rentals. It's possible you can find a place that will rent to you for a short period of time while you are transitioning from one home to the other. You could also think about relocation services. There are some relocation services around the area that you could utilize to help maybe put you up temporarily. They do charge you a fee. It is not free, but they will allow you to move into a place and have somewhere to lay your head at night and some place to relax while you're waiting for your new property to be ready to move into. So these are just some temporary housing ideas. You can think about as extended stay hotels. If you think it's going to be 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, an extended stay hotel would definitely be an option for you. You could also stay with family or friends, as long as it's temporary. And I know that if it's family or friends, you don't want to be there a long time to begin with, but and they may not want you there for a long period of time either, but staying with family or friends is the most economical way. And sometimes family or friends may have a camper or an RV.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Before we embark, I think we should give this beauty a name. Suggestions?
The big turd. The big rolling turd.
In that spirit, we set forth.
Something that you can move into temporarily that won't cost you anything. And that's probably the least expensive route to go out of the suggestions I'm going to give you. There's also the rent back option or a rent back agreement where the seller, the new purchaser, will rent back your house to you so that you have more time to stay there. Usually it's a month or a few weeks that you can pay rent and stay there while you are waiting for your home to open. It's very complex. It's not normally done here in New Jersey. However, it is something that is possible. In planning for your temporary stay, you want to make sure you secure a lease, but pay attention to the times and the penalties that are involved if you get out of that lease earlier than what you expected, or if you have to extend the stay a little bit, how much of a penalty you'll have to pay. Pay close attention to that. Also, you want to learn the area that you'll be moving into. A lot of times, familiarity with an area makes it easier to transition into a temporary housing place because you know where the grocery store is, you know where the gas stations are, the routes to work, all those things help ease the stress.
A little stressed.
Oh, I'm stressed.
Of learning a new place, learning something temporarily while you get ready to move. I want to talk to you a little bit about packing and storage. You want to pack in such a way, think about camping. When you go camping, you don't take everything in your house with you. You try to take just what you think you're going to need. Several outfits, toiletries, things of that nature. That's what you want to pack. The things that you don't use every day, the things that are non-essential items, you want to put those in boxes and possibly stow them away, maybe in a storage facility, a family or friend's garage, someplace where you can store it temporarily until your new place is open and ready to move into. These are just a few things that I would suggest to you as far as planning that temporary stay. The last thing I want to talk to you about is overlapping your transactions. It's really good that when you close on your house, that your closing date and your move out date are maybe a few days apart, especially if your closings are really close together, like within a week, that you could close on the sale of your house, but have 2 or 3 days to prep before you have to be out of the house, move out date. And also when you're trying to close on your new property, that you could have a move-in date prior to the actual closing date. If you can negotiate that, that's really a benefit to you. And that's something that your real estate agent can help you with as you're working with the other seller and the buyer of your property. Communication is always the key to this overlapping of transactions. If you have a definite move-out date and a definite move-in date, if you can coordinate those to be either the same day or day after each other, man, it could save you a lot of time if you hire a mover. If you're trying to do it yourself, it's a lot of stress and it's a lot of work. But hire a mover. They can get you into your new place quickly and get you out of your place quickly and do it. Really, it's not that expensive, but it is going to cost you something to do that. So if you need to, hire somebody to help you move. And these are just some suggestions to help you as you're getting ready to sell your home and move into your new home, thinking about temporary housing, thinking about how I should pack and how I should prepare for that temporary stay, but also how to overlap some transactions to make that gap smaller so it makes it easier for you and your family to transition. Again, this is Eric Chapelle, the South Jersey real estate guy. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you think it will help somebody you know, hit the share button and let them watch the same thing. And also subscribe. I try to post new stuff every week that I think will help you in your real estate endeavors. It really means a lot to me too to know that you're out there, you're listening, and you're watching.